Good afternoon, people. Today is Saturday, May 25th, 2024. It is Memorial Day weekend. And of course, it's another episode of PreWorkout Chat, old style, with the drink and everything. I'm actually about to, after I finish this, we are going to do, I'm going to record the exercise too. And we're going to get a workout in. I am feeling so greedy this weekend. So I'm probably going to get greedy with the weights. It is what it is. What can I say? I'm a greedy person. Those weights are going up. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So, for this Memorial Day weekend, I'm not doing anything special. I thought I was going to barbecue, but then I just said nah, because that's just going to, just make me want to like eat and stuff like that. And I'm trying to like heal my brain. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reestablish my relationship with food, and I don't want to associate reward with food. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to associate reward with food. I don't even want to associate punishment with food. I think food needs to be its own neutral category in my brain. So I'm not rewarding myself like that. This Memorial Day weekend, I decided I'm going to reward myself by getting greedy with the weights. So I am going to burn myself out this Memorial Day weekend. I'm so excited. So yeah, we're going to be hitting all the muscle groups, and we are going to do cardio each day after every workout. Just to burn it all. So yeah. Also, quick note on my pre-workout powder. I am actually almost done with my first container of pre-workout. It was my starter container. It was like this fireworks blend that I got from Walmart. Hey, little guy, being a little rugrat. So I'm almost done with that. Then I'm gonna hit up that. Come on. He wants to play. He's been a little handful. So I'm almost done with my first bottle of my first container of pre-workout powder. And I'm going to move on to that Jocko pre-workout powder. Oddly enough, both of them is like the fireworks blend. So I'm excited to see that Jocko pre-workout powder. Now, I will say the Walmart pre-workout powder, it gave me that in the beginning. I don't know if I adapted to it or anything, but yeah, it kind of fizzled out towards the end. I don't know why. It's like I'm too afraid to put more than one scoop in there. So I don't know. It was okay. It was the starter pre-workout. It served its purpose. Now I'm going to try some other stuff. And I think the next time I need to resupply on like creatine and some pre-workout stuff, I think the next place I'm gonna try Coach Greg's Doucet website. He has that Harder Than Last Time website. HTLT, I think. Yeah, Harder Than Last Time. Yeah, so I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that website, and I'm gonna try the products on that website to see how they treat me. So yeah, but I don't think I will need a re-up because the Jocko one is pretty big. And I don't go overboard. So I'm probably, I'll say in about another 2 months, I will probably need to resupply on my supplements and pre-workout. I'm actually going to need to resupply on my multivitamin soon. I think that's the only thing that I'm pretty much almost running out of is the multivitamin. Yeah, you look like you want to take a nap. You look like you want to take a nap. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, you little hellraiser. Yeah. Yeah, you little spawn of Satan. So yeah, that's the only thing that I'm kind of running out of, and that's pretty much I'm going to have to re-up on. Update on the testosterone. I thought that I would be able to afford the testosterone, but some stuff came up, of course, like always. So some things came up, and my finances are stretched a little bit. It's stretched thin, real thin, translucent thin. Like many people. Okay, it is what it is. So I'm not going to be able to. I don't think I'll be able to start using testosterone for maybe like another 2 months, which is a disappointment. But I have to stick to my budget, and I can't really afford to increase my supplements right now. But we'll see the next time that I need to buy groceries because now I'm gonna have to allocate some stuff for when I need to re-up on my supplements and stuff. So that won't be for a while, but we'll see. We'll see next month. This month is beyond tapped out. So we'll see. Basically, by the 15th of next month, I'll know what it's going to look like. If I have anything in the tank, if I got anything spare, then I might go ahead and just grab like a bottle of the testosterone. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not looking too good though. But I definitely in about 2 months I'll be able to maybe pull the trigger on that. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just an issue of finance. Yeah, you little guy, you're going crazy. You're going crazy. Okay, come on now. Ooh, get away from the drinky. Go play or go take a nap. I think he wants this chair, but he just don't understand. This is my chair. This is my chair. Calm it down. Calm it down, boy. Calm it down. Anyway, so yeah, for this Memorial Day weekend, I just plan on working out, and I'm probably just going to end up going overboard on this workout. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of cardio. Now, in terms of like, am I going to eat anything fancy or anything? I'm not really eating anything fancy. I'm just going to have my pork chops. Now, instead of eating rice, I'm going to have macaroni and cheese. So I had grabbed like a box of macaroni and cheese. So that's what I'm going to eat instead of eating the rice. So my calories will be a little bit higher on Monday. Also, I got a container of sherbet ice cream. But I don't plan on. I'm not gonna like eat that entire container. That's crazy. I used to do that. I ain't doing that no more. Little guy, calm down. What do you want? You already. He don't know what he wants. He don't know what he wants. He don't know what he wants. Anyway, so yeah. So some sherbet ice cream, macaroni and cheese to go with my pork chops. And that's pretty much the only thing that I'm doing like on Memorial Day in terms of like food. But other than that, pretty much all I'm doing is just working out this entire Memorial Day weekend. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this pre-workout chat is because I'm trying to create basically like a fallback exercise routine. Essentially, it'll be like let's say I went crazy Saturday and Sunday, right? I went crazy. I did the upper body workout Saturday, and I did a lower body workout Sunday, and I'll just completely like burn myself out, and I'm like super sore. Well, I'm gonna be super sore for like probably like 2 or 3 days, right? So if I'm super sore for like 2 or 3 days, it'll mess up the timing for when I want to do like another set of exercises. So it'll be like if I end up, going crazy on the weekend, like I needed to have like something as a backup, so that way I essentially like a full body workout that I can do to kind of cover the bases. So I thought we should today would be a good day so you guys could see my process. You what do you want? You need to having a kitten is distracting. So anyway, I thought it would be nice to show you guys my process, and we can brainstorm. So yeah, we busting back out the Excel sheet, and we are thinking how we come. Okay, you're going to be on the ground now. You're going to be on the ground. If you start hollering again, I'm going to put you in the other room. I got 3 older cats that are like 2 years old. So to acquaint each other with their scents and stuff like that, so they get used to each other, I actually put him inside my dresser drawer, and I have it cracked, and so he has like a secondary bed. One second. Okay. I put him in his second bed because he is becoming an extraction, and I'm not trying to have an hour-long pre-workout chat. Okay. So if we look at the current workout that we do, right? Let's see. So this is what we're doing right now, right? We do these 5x12s, a bench. These are basically supersets. So in my superset, I do one, and then I do the other, and then rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So we got a bench press lat pull down, shoulder press cable row, tricep push down, easy bar, bicep curls. Then we got squat, a weighted crunch, 3-way calf press, leg lifts, and we got some hip abductors, and we got a deadlift. That's pretty much what we do, right? This is some old stuff. Just cleaning up my Excel file. There we go. Okay. So this is our normal routine. All right. So we see our okay, that's right. So 1, Okay. So we have our oh, yeah, that stuff was taken out. Okay. So this is our normal routine that I normally do. The bench press, lat pull down, shoulder press, cable row, triceps, bicep curls, the squat, weighted crunch, through weight calf lift, leg lift, hip abductor, deadlift, and of course some cardio. And so this is what I am doing now, and I try to basically this is an upper and this is a lower, so it's an upper lower split, and I try to basically hit these workouts like 2 times a week. So this is what we're doing normally. So let's figure out our full body backup routine. Okay. Now for the full body backup routine, I would prefer that now full body routine has to hit the entire body, right? So that means it gotta have the 5 basic lifts. All right, so it has the 5 basic lifts in here. Let's pick out some auxiliary lifts that we can do, right? Let's see. All right, so we got the weighted crunch. All right. How about we throw in some hamstring curls? I kind of want to look at some auxiliary exercises that I don't have included in my original plan. But I'll always have the 5 basic lifts. I'll always have those in any workout plan that I do. The only thing I will consider is like maybe an alternative version of them, right? So let me see. Since I normally do a bench press, how about for an alternative, we do we'll do an incline bench press, right? And instead of a lat pull down, we'll do a straight arm lat pull down, aka I think they're also called prayer pull downs, right? And instead of a shoulder press, we'll do barbell shrugs, right? And instead of doing a squat, we'll do some lunges. We'll leave the weighted crunch alone, and what could be an alternative for a deadlift? I can't think of anything right now as an alternative for a deadlift. Hey, kitty cat. Going like, why does the room smell like him? I know, it smells like the kitten. You don't like that. All right. So again, my thought process for the full body backup routine is one, it's going to be exercises that pretty much match the 5 basic lifts, except maybe like an alternative version of them, right? Because again, I want this backup routine to be like maybe something fun or something that I could do like maybe once a week if I feel like it. Like if I don't work myself enough and it's like, day 1, 2, 3, 4, like let's say it's like day 7 and I don't feel like I kind of worked myself enough, or it's like day 6 and I'm just supposed to be doing cardio or something like that. I don't know. I might go ahead and employ this full body routine. So we got that incline, we got that straight bar. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I already got calf presses. How about we do some hammer curls? There we go. No. I don't know about putting a hammer curl right there, but we'll keep the hammer curl, and instead of doing a tricep push down, how about we do a overhead tricep extension. All right, if you see any misspellings, do know my spelling is horrible. All right. All right, so we got the 5 main lifts in here, an alternative version of them. And we have some alternative auxiliary workouts that we can include. I just need one more. The weighted crunch can just stay the same. There's really no changing that. We already got shrugs. What could be? We got hamstring curls, right? We got lunges, so we got 2 decent little workouts for the lower body. Trying to figure out what can be something auxiliary that can be added. There's nothing else needs to be done for the arms. The chest and back seems okay. Hey, why don't we do some type of, let's see, we got a row, right? Why don't we do some type of rowing exercise? So what exercise we can do that'd be like an alternative to something like a cable row? Well, since we normally do this rowing motion from down here, why don't we do like a rowing motion from up here? Really work that scapula. So how about we do face pull? Yeah. Okay. It's 10 exercises right there. Are we doing some auxiliary work? Okay. There we go. We now have a full body backup routine. There we are. Got a full body backup routine. I think we'll change these to yeah, 4x12 should be all right. All right, so you guys now seen me figure out how you've seen how I figure out how I create my routines. It's pretty simple. I always think about the 5 major lifts. That's going to be a bench press, some type of pull up related exercise. Alternatively, I just do a lat pull down if you can't do a pull up. You need to have a squat. You need to have like a deadlift, and you need to have some type of shoulder press. And those are the 5 basic lifts that should be like basically the backbone of your routine. Now, alternatively, right, each of these exercises, there are other exercises that pretty much hit these same body parts. Like, for example, the bench press. An alternative to the bench press could be something like an incline bench press. You just need to think about what those 5 basic lifts are doing, right? So if a shoulder press is a basic lift, that means I'm working my shoulder muscles, working kind of the deltoids a little bit. Maybe getting a little bit of scapula, a little bit of the rhombus action. So you just need to figure out an exercise that could do those, that activate those same set of muscles. So you could, instead of doing a press, you could do like a shrug. Alternatively, you can also do like maybe something like a deltoid fly, and that will engage some of these muscles as well. It won't engage the other ones as well. The shoulder press is going to engage the most. Same thing like if you was to, instead of doing like a chest, instead of doing like a bench press, if you did a incline chest press, you're going to be targeting your upper pectoral muscles more than the rest of your pectoral muscles, but these pectoral muscles will still engage. So yeah, and so that's pretty much how I think about it. So, and that's how I create my workouts. And so what I always also like to do, if you notice, I got like all together, right? I got like 10 different exercises in here, right? So you notice how earlier I talked about the 5 main lifts? Well, those are the 5 main lifts. And then I like to pick 5 auxiliary lifts to basically complement these exercises as well. Or maybe these 5 auxiliary lifts, maybe it might address an issue that I might have. Like, for example, if I have weak triceps, right? If my triceps, if I need to do a little bit more work to get my tricep to develop, then as an auxiliary workout, I'm going to include some type of tricep exercise that directly hits the tricep. So you just think about the physique that you want and look at how big those body parts are in that image that you have, and add an exercise that will build up that body part from the image that you have in your head. So if you want to have really big arms, then you want to do some delt work. You want to do some bicep work, some tricep work. You want to also develop your lats so that it pushes your muscles out and it makes it look like you have big arms. So you can do that. You just gotta think about what it is that you're trying to achieve, and figure out what's being engaged for those muscle groups, and just pick the exercise that does it. And that's all you have to do. The only reason why I normally do like 5x12, but the reason why I reduced it down to 4x12 is because if you look at this, I'm only normally doing like 6 workouts, and in this case I'm doing a whole 10, so that means I'm going to be burnt out. So that means I have to like reduce my sets that I do. As a matter of fact, 4 might be pushing it. I might have to change this down to like 3x12. So as you saw before, when I was changing my plans, you saw how I used to have more sets and more reps, and then I've basically been dialing it back down ever since, because I'm trying to recover. Anyway, so that's the process. You've seen me make my full body routine. It's nothing magical. I don't have to find or buy a workout routine. You could pretty much just look up exercises for a body part and just go from there. But if you don't want to do all that work and you don't want to, there's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of materials out there. There's plenty of free material out there. I think Jason Blaha from Ice Cream Fitness, I think he had like a free program that he puts out there. Hell, even Fresh and Fit had created like a whole hypertrophy guide. They have like free material out there. If you watch that entire episode, they literally show you how to create your own program. Coach Greg Doucet, he has a bunch of free materials out there. I think even Renaissance Periodization, I think they also have some materials that you can basically copy. Matter of fact, they even break down like exercises that some celebrities are doing, or they basically create what they think they're doing, and you can just copy that. As a matter of fact, they got whole episodes where they even show you, oh, this is the perfect tricep workout, or this is the perfect chest workout, or something like that. You can literally copy each the sets, reps, and exercises from that entire video. Or if you have the money, you could pay for Renaissance Periodization. They have like an app that basically does all of the work for you. You can buy that. You could buy that if you have the money to spend. Else, again, there's so much free materials out there, and you could just make your own program just like I do. All right. Yeah, no, I am satisfied with this. Now I'm thinking, if I ever wanted to fit in this full body routine, how I would do it would be, let's say Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, wait a day, and then do that on Thursday. And that's how I would fit that in. So this would be like a Thursday routine. And then I would basically rest on Friday, and then it starts over back on doing this upper body workout on Saturday. Now notice, I don't know if you guys watched my prior pre-workout chat, you notice that I don't ever have this start like on a Monday or anything like that. Like literally my routine begins on a Saturday, so that's why day one for me is Saturday and day two is for me is Sunday. If you ever try to create yourself a routine, like let's say you looked at this and you said this is what I'm going to do now. If this is the routine you're going to do now, what you need to do is you need to do that routine that same day. So whenever I'm talking to you guys about my routines, I have made it a habit where if I ever talk about my routine, I do some type of exercise that same day. And that's just to stop me from trying to chase perfection where, ooh, Monday is the most perfect day to start working out and start a routine. So right now it's Wednesday. I'm going to wait all the way until Monday before I start dieting and exercises. And you know what? Since I'm going to be dieting and exercising on a Monday, this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, these 5 days, I'm going to make it my last meal because I'm now on death row. That's right, fitness and getting healthy is death row. So I'm going to be eating McDonald's, a KFC, a Papa John's pizza, some Subway, and who knows, whatever else I can pull off a DoorDash, pay Taco Bell and Chipotle. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have those for the next 5 days, and I'm going to eat like a whole gallon of ice cream and stuff like that. I'm going to be eating bagels smothered in cream cheese, and yeah, I'm going to just be pigging out for like the next 5 days because Monday is when I created this wonderful program and I created this wonderful diet, and so I'm going to begin all of that on Monday, and so that's why it's death row starting Monday. Monday I get executed, and I got to start this workout routine. So I'm gonna eat and eat and eat, and guess what happens? Monday never comes because it's chasing perfection. So that's why if you create a routine, you start that routine that day. If you create a diet on paper, you start that diet that day. I don't care if you had 5 donuts and a big old thing of iced coffee that's filled with sugar and cream and stuff like that. And I don't care if you had a whole McDonald's meal or whatever that you spent $25 on for one McDonald's meal. I don't care if you already ate all of that crap. If you create a diet on paper, you start that diet right then and there. You start your diet right then and there. You create a routine on paper, you start that routine that day. All your calculations should begin that day. I don't care if you've been eating and drinking and stuff like that. Get on that scale, write down your weight, and then proceed. Never chase perfection. Things will never be perfect. Never be perfect. Your routines and stuff, something will come up. Like for example, holidays, vacations, injuries, weddings, having to take your cat to the vet. All type of stuff is going to get in your way. Getting fired, blah blah blah. Having to move. Who knows? Maybe even your local area ends up flooding or something like that. Maybe you have some type of natural disaster. There's going to be so many things that are going to get in your way that's going to essentially make it where you might have to skip a day, or you can't do certain type of exercises and stuff like that. So never chase perfection. It's never going to work. And even if you have a routine, you might not even be physically capable of doing that routine. You might not be physically capable of doing that routine in its entirety. And so you might have to make tweaks and stuff like that just so you can do that routine. So again, it will never be perfect. It will never be perfect. You've seen it firsthand, and that's why I have made a whole video talking about chasing Monday. Stop trying to be perfect with things. Whatever you write down today, you start today. So, keep that in mind. Now, now back to the greed, and because again, this is a Memorial Day weekend, I am so tempted, right? I am so tempted to do an upper body workout, right? Do some cardio. Wait about 4 hours. And then before I go to bed, I am so tempted to do a lower body workout with cardio. That's what I am so tempted to do that. And then Sunday, just do cardio. And then Monday, I think I want to crack open this full body routine. I think I want to crack open this full body routine for Memorial Day. It's like either do that or do the full body today, do the lower body tomorrow, and kind of do a double whammy on the lower body on Memorial Day. Now, it won't be too bad if I did it that way because actually, it would be a little bit bad. What I would do if I did go that route where I do the upper body Saturday today, and I do the lower body tomorrow, Sunday, I would have to take out these deadlifts, and I would have to take out the lunges. But I could keep the hamstring curls. I could keep the hamstring curls. But the lunges and the lunges and the deadlift would have to go. I couldn't have those. I don't know. We'll see. Oh man, listen. It's like I said before, right? You can make working out so much better for yourself mentally if you stop looking at working out like it's death row. I don't think many people understand. When you do crazy stuff like create a perfect routine that's going to begin Monday, and you're going like, I'm just going to have my last meal today and I'm going to be eating healthy, starting tomorrow. When you do stuff like that, you are psychologically programming yourself to see working out as a negative when it should be treated like a positive, right? And so that's what I'm trying to do psychologically right now. That's why you see me more kind of positive, more pump, a little bit more hyper, right? It's not just because of the drink, because this didn't really kick in yet, because like I said, it's kind of getting weak and I want something stronger. I am forcefully trying to psychologically reprogram myself. That's why for this Memorial Day weekend, I'm not eating a bunch of food. I do got something planned. Like, first off, I already had the pork chops pre-cooked. Like, I have these pork chops cooked and frozen in my freezer, and those pork chops were part of my diet. Like, essentially, because again, I eat ground beef most of the time, and so I have stuff like pork chops, and I have stuff like salmon to kind of give myself a little bit of variety, because variety is the spice of life. So I already had the pork chops in the freezer, so I'm just eating a regular meal that I've already had, pre-weighed out and pre-prepped. The only thing different is instead of eating rice, I'm eating macaroni, and I'm probably gonna have like 2 servings of the macaroni. So I'll probably be like about 200 or 300 calories over. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And of course, I also have some sherbet ice cream. But if you think I'm gonna have like a whole bowl of sherbet ice cream, that's dead. I'm only having enough scoops to basically fill the palm of my hand, not to fill my entire hand up with ice cream. I'm just talking about like maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 tablespoons. So about 8 tablespoons of sherbet ice cream. That's what I'm consuming. I'm not consuming like a ridiculous amount of sherbet ice cream. That's going to be, again, that'll be ridiculous. And I am so tempted, I'm not going to lie, to mix the sherbet ice cream with pre-workout. Don't judge. Don't judge me. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. Pre-workout and sherbet ice cream. All that sugar plus all the little chemicals. Oh, the heart ain't gonna like it. The heart ain't gonna like it. Oh, man. If you see a story about Florida man being found ate alive by his cats, you know why. You know why. It's because I had a heart attack and I died in my apartment, and my cats, like this one right here, is eventually going to run out of food, and they're going to try to eat me. They're going to try to eat me because there's nothing else left to eat. And so if you see Florida man found in his apartment eaten by his cats, then you know why. It's because I went crazy and combined sherbet ice cream with pre-workout. Forgive me for what I might do. I mean, how bad can it be? Pre-workout and sherbet ice cream. How bad can it be? Think about it. I got the firework flavored pre-workout drink, and sherbet ice cream is fruity, so they should go together. They should go together. Pray for me. Pray for me. I am about to go crazy doing some stuff for the Memorial Holiday weekend. I'm going to get these exercises in, and I might do some extra crazy stuff. I am most likely going to do the extra crazy stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and cut the video here. There's really nothing much that I want to go over with you guys. I really wasn't even trying to make this video this long. My greed for the gains, it takes over. It takes over me sometimes. It creates these thoughts, like creating pre-workout with sherbet ice cream. It just creates these thoughts that it's trying to make me into a monster. I don't recognize myself sometimes. Now, I'm okay. Listen, what I'm going to do, right, is I'm just going to, get a tablespoon of some sherbet that I got in the freezer. I'm just going to, put it in my mouth, and I'm just going to swallow it down, slush it around with some pre-workout, and we'll just see how that looks, and see how that tastes. We'll see how that tastes. I know, I should do it. Thank you. See, the cat says I should do it. Cat says I should do it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys get out there and work out. Don't go overboard with the food, but enjoy spending time with your family and friends. And remember, stay on the path.